Studios, Florida is pleased to present the Horror Makeup Show. And now, how about a nice round of applause for the host of today's show, Alex Ross.
Hey, how's everybody doing out there? Thank you everybody for coming out this evening to see the show. My name is Alex Ross. I'm your host of the show, and down here, I didn't see your name tag earlier. Lynn? Jenny, I'm sorry. Jenny, our sound lady. How about a hand for her, ladies and gentlemen? And if you don't realize it, this is the sign for applause, okay? So, applaud for me! Thank you. But if you like blood and guts, you're going to have a lot of stuff to applaud for tonight. Actually, we have a great show. I have a friend of mine from the West Coast here. Not only is he a makeup artist, he's also a creature creator, and he's going to share with you some of the great stuff that's happening in the business right now. So how about joining me in a big hand for my good friend, Mr. Mark James, ladies and gentlemen. But you got to be really loud. He's in the back. Mark
James! I was playing Pokemon Go, and I'm gonna be more careful.
Mark James, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait. I think I can make it. Help me. I need mouth to mouth. Really? You're just gonna sit back down and watch me die? Cold-hearted tourist. Oh, this is on your head. Oh.
Are you dead?
Yes.
Mark James, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Nice to have you here.
As Alex said, I'm a makeup artist. It's my job to gross you out, freak you out, and generally scare the spit out of you.
Yes, thank you. Now, what you may not realize is that Universal invented the horror movie.
That's true. And I brought along a few clips from some of my favorite moments in Universal's legacy of horror.
I've seen these, and I should warn you, they can be a little scary, so if you frighten easily, just cover your eyes.
But let your kids watch.
What?
Everything you just saw there, totally fake. We're going to show you how to do some of those tricks, and if you're good, I'll show you what's going on behind the curtain with my kids show project.
You brought that?
I did.
You sent it out?
I did. You were asking for it. It's so cool. Wait!
What?
I want to save it for the end.
Well, for that,
Big finish. Okay? Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah,
Big finish
okay,
like
yeah.
that, exactly. All right, so whatever you do, don't touch the curtain. You know what you can do for me, though?
What?
Go out in this audience, find me a woman whose family doesn't need her anymore.
I'm going to call her a volunteer.
Yeah, call her that.
Volunteer, okay. Oh, that's so nice to volunteer somebody else for this. And if you're volunteering to come up to a show about blood and guts, you freak me out a little bit. I love that. No, actually, I want somebody who wasn't expecting a show like this. Someone who came here, thinking they could get a butterbeer, or they just wanted some air conditioning, or they were wanting eye contact. Like this lady right here, you. Yes, give her some applause. Yeah, give it to them. You won't need it anymore after this. Come right up here.
I hope she knows them.
I know. Use the stairs right here. Now, it's all going to be all about you for a minute, so stand right here between those black marks. That's where the trap door is. Very nice. Hi, my name is Alex. What's your name? Rosa? Rosie. Very nice to meet you, Rosie. This is what you're from.
Rose? Rose.
Rose. I like Rosie.
Rose. Very nice to meet you, Rose. That one's real. Rose, very nice to meet you. Where are you from? Mexico.
Mexico!
Hey, Mexico. All right, so where are we right over here? Oh, do you want to get a picture? Oh, here you go. Okay, Rose, who is it? Oh, no. Rose, who is that? Is it an esposo? Your son. Oh, your son, all right. Do you have an esposo? No. Nice. Right, Rose. Yeah, do you have a boyfriend? Is he here? Nice. Yeah. All right, I'll tell you what, Rose. We're going to build you a little Orlando boyfriend. How does that sound, huh? Hold your arms out like that. Look at that, you're already holding hands with him. That's so cute. This guy is extra special, okay? He's got 1, 2, 3 hands. Now let's make it 4 hands, 5 hands. It's way better than your boyfriend, yeah? He's also got this foot, but oh, it has turned, but in such a good way. Does that smell like the Rio Grande? Oh, she smelled it. Yeah. All right, have her put those on the limb table. I'm gonna get a butt out of the fridge.
Okay.
Just anywhere there's fine. Just all at once. That's fine.
Just
there you go. Just dump them right down there. That's it.
El Diablo! El Diablo! I'm sorry.
Oh, that was terrible. All the way down here, your whole family doesn't even have a boyfriend to make her feel better. You do that, you are unprofessional. Rose, you are going to be my assistant, okay, from now on. So I just need you to stand there, look beautiful, and like you don't trust me at all. Perfect, you're doing it! All right, you're going to do the heavy lifting. Can you roll up your left sleeve?
Okay.
A lot of you probably wondering where we get some of the severed limbs that we have up on the set. Well, today, I'm going to show you. Give me that arm. Come on.
No, get somebody else!
Rose. I'm not going to cut you with this. That's ridiculous. No. I'm going to cut you with this. Let's see what we're working with here, huh? Oh, that is nice. Rose, I'm going to cut you right here. I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to hurt. A lot. Not really, but I want them to think it hurts, all right? So, let's practice a big movie queen scream on the count of 3, all right? 1, 2, 3! It's kind of like your nails didn't come out right. You want to try it one more time? Like I'm chasing you with this machete? 1, 2, 3!
Maybe you guys can help her out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3!
Don't worry, Rose. As soon as I cut into your flesh, nature will take over anyway. Here we go. 1, 2, 3!
Oh, wait.
Oh, thanks.
I just noticed there's some kids out here in the audience.
You want me to cut a kid? I'm down. I can do it. That's fine.
No. I want you to talk to them. You know.
I can do that.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Here you go, Rose. You just relax, okay? I'll be right back. Kids? Whatever you do not drink beer for breakfast, okay? Just because your mom does it does not make it all right. She's gonna stay at home with you all day. Well, that is until the UPS guy shows up. Then it's 50 Shades of Brown, huh? Yeah. What?
I was thinking more of a safety talk.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. Okay. All the blades we have here, totally dulled down. Or they're totally fake. Or they're dull and fake, just like the Kardashians. Some of my people in here. Yeah. All the gags we have here are set up by trained professionals, and when they take their medication, very good at what they do, all right? So don't try this at home.
Try it at a friend's house. Yeah. No, don't do that, all right? Can we have a close-up here, please? Here. Don't forget that scream, okay?
Here we go, Rose. You ready? 1, 2, 3!
Looks so good! Mark, is that supposed to happen?
Yes.
Really?
No.
Well, what do we do now?
Ooh, take a picture. Oh, it's video. Oh, that's right here.
You did.
Yes, on a daily basis. Watch this. No, seriously. Watch
Rose,
this.
does that hurt? You know what does hurt? No, this here. Thank you so much. Why don't you show everybody how you did that, Mark, okay?
I thought you were going to say that little girl's feelings. That's what hurt. Right here. All right. You stay right there. He's going to clean you up, and I'm going to clean this up, tell you about it. This was created by Tom Savini for the Dawn of the Dead movies. Okay. Oh, look, poor little girl. I was on a slide track. It goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth like that. So I had my 2 fingers covering that cutout right there, okay? And I was sawing away on Rose, sawing away, and then that cutout catches on her arm, just like that. So back here I've got a blood bulb. That's where all the blood is stored up. But this knife is totally fake. Rose, totally unharmed. Thank you so much, Rose.
Muchas gracias. Wow, that was a lot of blood there, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. You should see when I work on a set, I can go through buckets of it.
Bucket of blood.
Who's seen Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho or Night of the Living Dead? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, right? Well, when they shot those, they shot them in black and white. And when they went to use the red blood, it actually looked really gray on camera. So does anybody know what they used instead? Chocolate syrup, that's right. Bosco's chocolate syrup to be exact. But when we shoot in color, we don't have that kind of luxury. I'm a little old-fashioned. I like to squeeze my blood fresh.
Where did you get a heart?
My ex-wife. Oh, trust me, she wasn't using it. So, then I just filled with fake blood.
Oh, so there's fake blood in there?
Yeah.
Okay, so where do you get that?
Well, you can buy it. It gets a little expensive. I actually prefer to make it myself.
Wait a minute. You can make fake blood?
Yeah.
Could you tell them how to do that?
I can do that. Do you guys want to learn how to make fake blood? Yeah? Cool! Corn syrup and creamy peanut butter, and then you mix in a little food coloring, a little red, a little blue, a little green. But you don't want to get it on your clothes because it'll really stain your clothes. Hi! Remember me? You want to help me with a stake in your heart? Yeah? Karma rated down on you now.
Okay. Be nice to the people, please. Okay.
I'll tell you what. Dry yourself off.
No, get away from me. Here you go. There's a nice clean dry one, okay? That'll be $22.50. Welcome to Orlando. Actually, Universal has a pretty long history with great makeup artists, right?
Oh yeah, all this stuff goes way back to the 1920s and makeup pioneer Lon Chaney, who was also known as the man of 1,000 faces. He did all of his own makeup effects for such classic Universal monster movies like The Phantom of the Opera and The Hunchback of Notre Dame. He was a brilliant, brilliant actor who truly suffered for his art. Here he injected bleach into his own eye. Alright, I made that up. He didn't really do that. But for Hunchback, he did wear a 40-pound rubber hump on his back and a harness that contorted his body so he couldn't stand upright during filming. We actually may never know the great lengths that Lon Chaney went through to achieve his amazing transformations. That's because he was so secretive of his techniques that he didn't tell anyone, not even his own son, Dick.
Dick Cheney?
Dick Cheney! Is this on? Can you guys hear me? Yeah? Okay. Now that's Jack Pierce. In the 1930s, he brought around the mini horror craze with The Wolfman, The Mummy, The Bride of Frankenstein, Lady Gaga, and Bill O'Reilly. We'll do it live! Let's see it in the eyes. He worked day and night to bring his monsters to life, even going to morgues to practice on corpses. Oh, here's Melania Trump burying her scriptwriter. Too soon? Yeah, too soon. Now, the Frankenstein monster makeup, a hefty combination of rubber, plaster, mortician's wax, and a grease paint we found out later on was toxic, so we don't use it anymore. It would take 6 hours to apply. You think that's bad? It took 8 hours for all the layers of bandages, mud, makeup on Boris Karloff to turn him into the Mummy. Now, we've had some great monsters here at Universal. We've also had some crap. Look at this guy from this island Earth, huh? Hey, look at him. Oh, wait, where are you going? All right, bye, Felicia. Then in 1968, John Chambers changed the industry forever when he used foam latex in the original Planet of the Apes. You've got...
Hey, Mark, there's something going on. Thing. What's the matter?
Well, Alex,
Yeah.
now we have 2 problems. The first one is, you unfriended me on Facebook.
I am tired
That hurt
of
me.
the cat pictures.
Look, they're funny. People like cat
I'm allergic
pictures,
to
all right?
cats, okay?
Not the pictures.
Yes, I am. I'm very allergic.
The other problem is you couldn't even wait 15 minutes before you peek behind the curtain.
Okay, no, I did not peek behind there.
What do you mean? You heard the alarm, right?
You heard what I said, didn't you? I did not peek behind there.
Well, the alarm doesn't just go off. It goes off when somebody touches the curtain.
Someone or something. Rest my case.
Did something touch the curtain?
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
All right, let's unpack this just a little bit more here. What touched the curtain?
That kid there in the front row. The troublemaker with his hat on backwards. He not only changed his identity, but...
Yeah, but it's a New York Giants hat, so I don't think you fixed it.
Well,
yeah, I'll risk that. That's fine. I'm alright with that.
He threw a rock. Yeah, a rock. He had a rock for some reason. I don't know where he got it. He had a rock. That's what I'm saying. And he threw it at your curtain, and I was fixing it for you.
Sorry.
Did you throw a rock at the curtain?
No. No.
Kid says no.
It's so sad when kids lie.
It is sad. It's all right. Here, I'm going to talk to him, okay? I know how to talk to kids, so watch this. What up, dog? What's your name?
Sam?
You want to think it over? Sam. That's what you're going with. Sam. Seems reasonable enough. Sam, it is a name, so all right, that works out. And where are you from, Sam?
Oh, here.
I love what you've done with the place. What do you mean here? Where?
Florida.
Florida, Orlando. Okay. So you're here from Orlando? Yeah. And you're what, 11? I know. You know how I know that, Sam? I'm your real dad. I'm sorry I had to come and watch the show. I mean, it wasn't a long drive, but that's it. You know? I tell you when I moved here about 12 years ago? No? Nice to see you again. Tell you what, Sam. I am not your real dad. Okay? I could be, but I'm not. Tell you what. Let's just move on. Okay? But for the rest of the show, I'm watching you. I'm watching you like a hawk. Well, that's good. That's a good start. I'll notice that when I'm watching you. Okay? Because this isn't Disney. I don't have to be nice to kids here. Since when do we have to be nice to kids?
Since they put in the Harry Potter thing. Potter! Just go with what you were talking about, okay?
I don't remember. I don't remember. What was I talking about?
You were over there talking about apes and Playtex.
I hope not.
What? What do you mean?
Latex.
Huh? Didn't I say?
No.
What'd I say?
Playtex.
That's different.
Yeah, it is. Playtex makes a whole different monster. You know, there was some fantastic latex work done in Universal's remake of The Wolfman?
Really?
Would you like to hear more about it?
Yes.
That's good, because that is Academy Award-winning makeup artist Rick Baker. He designed a series of conceptual drawings, sometimes painting over existing photos of Benicio del Toro, who of course played the Wolfman in the film. From those drawings, sculpts were created and used as a reference for latex appliances that were then glued directly onto Del Toro's face, and that process could take up to 5 hours to complete. That's just from the neck up. From the neck down, full-length bodysuits are fabricated, where thousands upon thousands of yak hairs were individually knotted by hand, and if that weren't enough, leg extensions were worn to provide a more realistic, Wolfman-like movement, if that's possible. Rah! Rah! Sam! Rick Baker even designed edible body parts so Del Toro could devour his victims right there on screen.
That's great. So now,
Yeah.
you mentioned Academy Award winner. How
Yes.
many has he won?
7. Yeah, more than any other makeup artist. For all kinds of movies that you know, like Men in Black, The Grinch.
Henry Henderson.
Ooh, good one, yeah. I brought along a clip from his very first Oscar win. Kids, what movie's this?
E.T.
E.T., sure it is, right? There's E.T. He's back and he's pissed. Does anybody know what it is now?
American Werewolf in London.
You're right, it is an American Werewolf in London. This movie was so transcendent that the Academy gave Rick Baker the very first Academy Award for makeup effects. And Rick Baker just announced his retirement about a year ago, but as you can see, his legacy will definitely live on.
I mean, that's a great scene. If you haven't seen it, you got to get that movie and see it. I have a question for you. In that particular scene there at the beginning, I could see it was the actor in normal makeup. How does he make the face change shape?
I'm glad you brought that up. Follow me right on over here. Rick Baker, a pioneer in mechanical makeup effects, we designed these bad boys, the Change-O heads. There's a series of 9 of them altogether, and these are 2 from the actual production. Now, this is a fiberglass understructure based on actor David Nahn's head and shoulders. Then, they stretch the latex mask over the top. You can see these pieces moving back and forth driven by pneumatics.
Air pressure.
That's right, air pressure will drive the pistons with the cutouts on the end. They stretch the latex mask over the top to make the face look like it's actually changing shape. They wanted to get really close up with some of the camera angles, so these are real porcelain dentures, real human hair.
Human hair?
Yes.
Where do you guys get that?
Here, Florida, Orlando. Kids from here, Florida, Orlando.
Go for kid number 2 now, aren't you? Yeah, okay. Let me ask you,
It's convenient.
Are they still using this technology today?
I guess if you're doing something low budget, you would. It's a lot more CGI now.
Computer-generated images.
That's right. I brought along a clip. Talk more about that.
Love to see it.
Sometimes practical makeup is just not enough. So we bring the computer team in to help us flesh out our monsters. So in The Wolfman, a full digital replica of Benicio del Toro was created. So an artist could morph, shift, and change his face in real time. Then apps were created to manage all of the hair and the fur, which are by far the most difficult looks to achieve digitally. Each one of those hairs needs to be input individually, like a blade of grass. So even in the computer realm, an artist will need to refer back to the most basic of makeup techniques, but when you combine practical makeup with the computers and an unbelievable performance, I don't have to tell you, nightmares become reality.
That was great. Ladies and gentlemen, have a hand for Mark James, all right?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And we've got a couple of minutes. Is that enough time to see?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I will need your help, though.
Oh, great. What
If
do you
you could put on this high voltage vest.
Whoa, what?
If you could put on this low voltage vest.
You said high voltage.
I did. It has
I
some
heard you say
electricity.
high
It's
voltage.
more like a big warm hug.
No, okay, somebody else.
Rose!
Rose, come on up here. Give her some applause. Come on, Rose. You're so eager. I see that. You know what? Here, leave the glasses. Have you got a will sign? No, I'm kidding. You know, since you're helping us out twice today, I'm going to see to it that you and your entire family get a free 3-day cruise. Brochure.
There you go, Rose. I'll tell you what. Yes, could you put this on her right hand, and could you hold on to Rose's hat?
Sure. If
Please.
she's cool with that.
You all right with that, Rose?
Right there.
Can you hold on to your hat?
Oops. I'm going to...
Because everybody all together is going to have to hold on to their hats as
All
well.
right. There we go.
Yeah. Rose, you ever seen a movie called The Green Mile? Hey, don't ruin the ending for Rose, all right? It's this wonderful musical comedy about a mouse and a sponge. Like 3 people remembering The Green Mile. Okay, now, you were wearing a telemetry vest. This is how we control our creatures from off camera. So now we just need to meet the monster. Are you ready to meet the monster, Rose? That's good, because they're ready to meet the monster, right? So ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you, Eddie! Eddie!
Whoa, time out.
Yeah.
I thought you said that this was for a kid's show.
Oh, yeah. It's for the very last episode of Dora the Explorer. Yeah. Dora learns to run muy rápido. Just not rapido enough. Okay, Rose, you are going to be controlling Eddie. So when you move, Eddie moves. All right? So I just have to turn him on. When I do that, Well, like 30,000 volts are gonna fly through these wires into that vest, into that helmet. You're gonna go, but you won't remember that. No, you'll just wake up and wonder why your shorts are wet. Hey, let's take a picture, huh?
Picture you ready? Here we go, ready. 1, 2, 3. Insurance.
Stay right here, Rose. I'll be right back. And there. He's gonna go to neutral, and then I'm gonna sync up your vest.
Is that supposed to happen?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do this together, Rose. Here we go. Up and down. Pretty cool, huh? Up. He goes across to the elbow like this. That way, you can make him work. Everybody, I don't know what you're saying there. Hi, kids. Hi, Sam. I'm Eddie. I live under your bed. No, come on, he's way too big. He'd never fit. No. Put that right there. And give me a little bow. And then back up again. Put your arm at your side. Turn off the vest. And then turn off Eddie. What do you think? Yeah.
That was wonderful. Thank you very much, Mark. Now, Rose, before you go, first off, let me give you a chapeau. And also, I want to give you a picture of a crazy man you never want to see again, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big hand for Rose? Thank you so very much. And keep that applause going. Come on, get him out of here. Just keep running. Our show, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you more.
Rose. You okay? Bueno. I'm fine too, thanks for asking.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it our soldiers down here. Give them our great universal Florida. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please gather up all your belongings and exit to your right through the automatic doors. For your safety, we ask that you...